A lot of people naturally tend to discuss consistency when it comes to improving in the gym, but I think that oftentimes this conversation on consistency gets confused with just going through the motions. Yes, the ultimate determinant in your long-term gains is just that, being able to stay focused on a set of goals for a long period of time. However, I think people underestimate the amount of work that it still takes, even if you're to show up every single day. Especially considering diminishing returns, the amount of work it will take to see just the same amount of progress you were getting just a few years ago may double or even triple. In weightlifting terms, the amount of time and energy you spend going from, let's say, a 150 kg total to a 200 kg total, it may be the same amount of time and energy that you'll need to just go from a 200 kg to 210. Many of the things that you were once able to get away with earlier in your career will have to improve or maybe even get eliminated entirely. Getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep, not eating consistently throughout the day, those things just aren't going to be acceptable anymore. And that comes down to a whole lot more than just consistency. It's active and thoughtful and very intentional and difficult improvement. So all that being said, it's pretty clear to me, and I hope it's clear to you, that just being able to show up to the gym and get the work done, at least at a certain point, is just not going to be enough. There needs to be an equally consistent level of improvement in the things that are surrounding your training in your regular day-to-day life outside of the gym. Now, that's not me trying to say that every single aspect of your life needs to entirely revolve around your lifting in order for you to improve. But I do think you'd be better off in your training trying to find ways to improve your regular day-to-day. And the best part of this is that this isn't just improving for the sake of getting better at weightlifting. Weightlifting and lifting in general aside, having a passion that can lead you to improving elements of your life like your sleep routine or your eating habits is really important for your long-term health. This isn't just a video on letting your life become miserable for the sake of getting better and improving at moving a barbell. This is meant to be a video on how you can improve every element of your quality of life while still being able to get better at what you love to do most. So let's say, for instance, you spend months striving towards a specific goal that you have in weightlifting, whether that be trying to qualify for a particular competition, however large or small, just hitting a PR total, or just PRing your front squat. Now imagine you fall short of this goal. You fail to meet the mark that you set out for yourself. Day in, day out, rigid consistency that felt like it was almost driving you to madness. And well, what do you really have to show for it? Well, if you were to look at it pessimistically, you could say that you really have nothing to show for it. But I hope you don't, and I definitely don't think that to be the case. The way I see it, it's a testament to how capable you are. Capable of dedicating yourself towards something that you desire. And hopefully in the course of pursuing that desire, you started to eliminate some more unhealthy elements of your life. And maybe you were able to introduce some more positive elements, some healthier ones. Yes, maybe you came up short of that one specific goal, but let's say you started improving your sleep habits, started tracking what you're putting into your body, not just in terms of food, but let's say you started having less late nights out, drinking and smoking. A clear improvement was made, and that's still completely disregarding whether you hit that one specific goal or not. So to consider this period of time a complete failure because a single element of it wasn't fully realized is kind of just silly to me. And this is why consistency in and of itself is just not going to be enough. To go through the motions day in, day out, just trying to do the same thing over and over and over again, it's really not going to get you where you want to go. And ultimately, it's not going to help improve your life all that much. Striving for something greater, something that causes you to find new ways to improve, and in the course of that, change your life for the better. That's the real consistency that you need. Just listen to this clip of some of the Bulgarian weightlifters talking about their experience and their mindset around training. And tell me if this is something that you would want to be reflective of your own training in your life.
But always something crops up, something to work upon. If a casual person watches us, he would say, they should be happy with their success. They'll see that He can't completely be satisfied with what he's done. There'll always be something small, unimportant, but because of this unimportant bit depends a lot. Today I had a pain in my knee and told Abajev, but he said to me, suppress the pain as much as you can and train. With all lots of such pains, we can't just live like that and sit and watch because of the pain.
Now, I don't know about you, but training to me is just an element of my life. It's something I deeply enjoy, but my world is going to keep going with or without it. So allowing training to become an element that makes me absolutely miserable, that drives me insane, that day in, day out begins to feel like a chore or something that is negatively inhibiting my life, it'll no longer be something that I want. You have to view improvement in weightlifting and in all elements of fitness in general as supplemental, something that can aid to your life. So, as you continue to go to the gym and each session from week to week, workout to workout, training block to training block, think about ways you can generally incorporate improvement not only into your workouts, but into your greater life, because ultimately that's what training is about. It's about fueling and supplementing your own greater well-being. Training is something that's meant to be fun, it's meant to be enjoyed. It's difficult at times, and you do begin to have to push yourself harder and harder, and that requires time and energy, but these are things that can drive you towards a better version of yourself. They aren't meant to make you absolutely miserable. So that's just my take. Those are my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm happy to hear your thoughts, happy to put my own input back. Really enjoy having conversations with you guys in the comments. So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a nice day.